Alright, welcome back to my playthrough of the Outer Worlds for the PS4, and of course, before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications to be notified of when we have new episodes of this, or just any other channel content in general. Alright, there goes that, because I do not have time to dilly-dally around. I got stuff to do. And need to hit... There we go. So I need... Yeah, it said if I have iconoclast armor... Which seemingly nobody has that. No. That's going to be the tricky one. Marauder, and for iconoclast, a Marauder player can simply equip pieces with descriptions. They'll open reward. Where the hell? I believe I'm on Monarch, right? I guess I'll go back out into the wide, wide world. Yeah, I'm fine with these people. Taste the freedom. No, we're not. Step 1. Step 2. Huh. Neat. So you can buy a prefabricated home that you build yourself. Can't imagine what could go wrong. Not in the slightest. Man, this quest seems like it's going... Just based upon what I'm reading for it, it feels like it's going to take a lot of my time. This may not be the last episode, just based upon that. And if it's not, then I give up trying to figure out what will be. Okay, so... Map. I need regional map. Oh yeah, it's Amber Heights. Man, there's a lot of towns on this planet. Philosophy is the enemy. But yeah, I have to find some shops that have... And it says go to Groundbreaker for the other one, which had a feeling. Man, this is the first time I've actually had to look up crap, though. I mean, this one does seem self-explanatory, but I didn't know I would need... Uh-oh.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the critters.
Sam, making blood-stained...
Ooh! Damn! That is doing the damage. Yeah, I had a feeling this town wouldn't exactly be happy to see me. Just pull that down a little. That's better. Yeah, after everything I've done to you people, I did not think you'd be happy to see me. And then BAM! God, I love that weapon. Let's just kick it up a notch. Oh.
I'm gonna take a look.
Job classification. Flawlessly finished.
Oh, hi. Man, amazing that none of you people still have what I need. I don't care. Just another town for me to wipe off the map. This way. Anybody home? Nope, I guess not. Ooh. Okay, so... You know what? I don't even need to worry about these guys seeing me stealing their crap, because, hell, they already hate me. Still nothing, though, huh? Oh.
Caution!
God, I love this weapon. Shoot, maybe I should have increased my one-handed. Ooh, no.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, that is. Do you people... Still nothing? Huh, that's a shame. Steal anti-riot gear. Does that count? No. Shit. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. You would think there'd be one goddamn shop that could sell it. Oh, there's a vending machine? Yes, it is. No, still nothing. Convenient that that was there, but not exactly helpful. And no. Shit, after a while I may just end up giving up on this quest. Either that or... Either I'll give up on it or I'll just do pretty much everything. Well, there's more over here, it looks like. Ooh! Damn, that did some damage. No, you still don't have the armor I'm looking for. Ooh. Aw, damn, I can't take that with me. That's a shame. There's gotta be... There's gotta be one fucking place that has what I'm looking for. No.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
Everybody here looks dead. You know why? 'Cause they are. Oh, did I check you? No. 'Cause yeah, I don't have anything that I need, do I? Yeah, and how much time have we wasted? Quite a bit. Well, maybe not all that much, but yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and until I can find what I'm looking for. Either until I find what I'm looking for or until I give up. One of the two. Okay, you know what? I spent all that time killing quite a few marauders and not one piece of armor. So, you know what? If I play this game again on my own time, I'll do this quest. But for now, I do not feel like... It's like I've had it with that quest. I'm going to determine the fate of... Yep, this is definitely going to be the end of the game. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now before you cross the point of no return. Yes, I'd like to continue. Would you like to save? Yes, I would. Yeah, I had a feeling this... It sounded like this would be the point of no return, and I'm wondering if I were to go down the...
I am pleased to inform you that we have successfully landed on Tartarus.
Well, that's good to know.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Well, that's good to know.
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths,
Oof.
including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684.
But I'm wondering if we were to go down the route where we helped Phineas would the final battle still take place here.
Take a scarf with you, Captain.
Tuh.
I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me. In the event that you do not...
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for
I'm
the
not
next
gonna
captain.
die.
I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
You're the backup, right? From a convict?
Yes.
Thank the law you're here.
I'm the guy.
These bloodthirsty sprat bags have no respect for the law. We're pinned down.
I'm the law.
I don't understand either. It's not like I tortured them or anything. That was somebody else's job.
You mean writing prisoners don't respect your authority?
Justice for the whole law.
No.
Their biometric IDs? I could transmit it. But that'd be against protocol H9278.
I am probably gonna need it.
I'd get thrown into a cell right alongside these damn prisoners. I'm never supposed to violate protocol. Never.
Well, you're gonna violate it now.
Alright. But if anyone gets on my case about this, I'm sending them straight to you. Got it?
Yeah.
There. Data transmitted. Hope this disguise of yours works. Tartarus security out. Hang on. Is that another ship coming in? I think that's from the Groundbreaker. Christ, did that Tennyson woman really send reinforcements?
Wait.
Between you and the Mardettes, we may be able to retake the docks. Good luck out there, Captain.
Huh.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
Well, at least I got... Well, that'll be helpful.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run a ship.
Well, you will have a functioning captain at the end of this. I don't intend on dying out here. Boy, this place doesn't look intimidating, and the fact that it's named after the hell that's even worse than hell. Because, for those of you who don't know, Tartarus is the prison below hell in Greek mythology that holds things that are even worse, that you know, are too much even for hell. And it's supposed to be inescapable. Supposed to be, but if you read the Percy Jackson books, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to say, yeah, we have a bullshit way out of hell. Go figure. Yeah, this is definitely helpful.
What was that?
Forward for Groundbreaker.
Oh. I wonder if me... I wonder if me helping them caused them to do right by me. That's actually not terrible.
Hey, looking good.
Well,
The labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification.
well, the good thing is we'll be able to sneak through a good part of this. Well, yeah, this isn't gonna be a paradise. It's gonna be... It's fucking Tartarus. They named it that for a reason.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Yeah, there's gotta be, and I just gotta find them. Oh, did my... Good. You mean the prisoners don't respect your authority? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that don't feel... Holy crap. Is that a door?
Whoa, hold on. Where'd you come from? You from Solitary?
Don't worry about where I came from.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You were, huh? Sorry. No more of that for us, though. All right, easy. Go be an asshole somewhere else.
No problem. Damn, I can't go through... Well, at least I got my shit recharged. That is helpful, and... Ah. Come on, get up there. Man, this is going to... I didn't know what to expect here, but I didn't, you know... Didn't expect a bunch of robots in a prison riot. And a very small stretch of safe ground. Anything here that would be of use to me? Probably not. No. May as well get some of those and... Oh, didn't notice there were more vending machines. Yeesh, 30% surcharge though, that's a little ridiculous. Anything good here? Damn. Too bad guns are not my thing. I am definitely a melee boy. Is this where I'm supposed to... Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. Like I said, I have this feeling that Phineas is probably going to be extremely pissed, and we're either going to fight him or we're going to talk him off the ledge. Although, realistically, I'm pretty sure he'd rather die because if he surrenders, he's probably going to be kept a prisoner of Tartarus until he dies. And I don't think anyone would want that fate. And it's funny, they have solitary confinement here too, because, you know, because you need that on this place. It's like the mine prison in Skyrim. You're never going to see the light of day again. How's it going? Basically, I just have to keep moving. Keep moving, keep my head down. Because I could go in guns a-blazing, weapons a-swinging, I mean, fuck,
Error. Employee information not found.
Hi.
Identify yourself.
How you doing?
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification.
Oh.
Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Well, at least I managed to talk my way out of that. Like I said.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and...
Get it. Damn. That worked out well. So like I said, why go... I am so happy I was able to talk him into giving me a prisoner ID. Shit. Oh, fucking hell. No! Never mind, I'm...
ready to kill germs. Unit's performance evaluation is sterling.
Okay. I think we're good. Oh. Good. Got my disguise back up.
Looking sharp.
Whew. That was close. Because, yeah, these guys seem pretty well armed. I mean, it is a prison planet, so I'd imagine there'd be a good chunk of weaponry here. Do not disturb when lights are on. Well, the lights are on, but... Okay. Oh. This is definitely a... Oh, shit. Well, they got to him. I'm wondering if that means they'd put me in charge. That's wishful thinking. Wishful thinking, but fuck, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it sounded like they were gonna get to him, and he didn't exactly have anywhere to hide. Oh my god, this place is so big. This is nuts.
You're not shooting the chairman, and you're not pissing in his skull.
What? Why did my disguise fail? Oh, shit. Oof. I don't know why it failed. It seems like it fails at like the most random of random times. And I should probably heal again. Oh, don't tell me that's kicking on again. Really? Well, great. I'm gonna have to pause.
When I pulled you out of the Hope, I never
Boy,
imagined
glad
you
I...
would over to the board, planting
Glad
a
I paused when I did.
That's low. We could have saved this colony, you know. That was always the plan. I revive you, you do as I say. I tell you to go there.
Yeah, that's the thing. I do as you say, no.
As I say. If you just listened to me, we could have rescued everyone on the Hope. We could have been the saviors of Halcyon. But you didn't listen. No one in this damn colony ever listens. What? Oh, is this thing not working? Can you hear me now? Oh, you were mocking me.
Took him a minute there. That's great.
You and your charm and your charisma. You had me so convinced you were on my side. But it was all just some elaborate ploy. If you think I'm going to admit defeat and throw myself at the mercy of the board, oh, you're wrong. I've still got some fight left in me. I can still bloody
I'm still
nose.
crazy. Tuh.
Too late now, old friend. Can't stop the laws of physics. Oh, equal and opposite reactions and all that. Push a body, and we push back. Don't worry about me. Worry about what I'm willing to do. I've got nothing to lose. I've got nothing to live for. But I'll tell you what I do have. Oh, I've got a gun. And I've got Adjutant Akande as my hostage. Not bad for an old man, eh? What makes you think I intend to go on living?
He's willing to throw himself away.
Rockwell may be monsters, but I created you. I pulled you out of hibernation. I set you loose in the colony. It's time I paid the price. I can't imagine we've got anything left to say.
Damn.
So you found out. I suppose it's not enough that you ruined my every plan.
So he experimented on other so he's not exactly a good person either.
Yes, I've killed people. Is that what you wanted to hear? I experimented on dozens of the Hope's colonists. Every last one of them died in agony. Yes, that's what I told myself. If I'd only kept trying.
So basically, having a lot of these skills up can cause me to talk him off the ledge at the end.
I didn't care about the cost. I didn't question the morality of my actions. What are the deaths of a few dozen colonists weighed against the lives of hundreds of thousands?
So basically he's not a good person either, it seems like.
My best wasn't good enough. That's what I can't bear. I devoted my entire life to this project, and it wasn't good enough. I never was good enough. Whatever tomorrow brings,
basically trying to tell himself what he's doing is good for the colony, but
has been an exercise in futility.
But he's not exactly. I don't know if any of these people are good. Oh, neat! I am so happy I got that up.
Surrender? Oh, I've had a bounty on my head for years. What do you expect will happen if I surrender?
Well?
Torture, execution. The board has already extracted the secret of reviving colonists from me. I'm no longer useful to them, so they'll make an example of me. No, I can't surrender. My life is the only thing I have left. I'm not going to just hand it over to the board's mercy.
Wondering if we can talk him down off the ledge.
Enough. I can't take any more of this. I know what you're trying to do, torturing me with your words, reminding me of all my failures. Yes, I failed. There, I've said it. I'm a failure. I failed the colony.
You
I failed
monster.
myself. I failed you. Congratulations. You've broken me. Does that put a smile on your face, you monster?
Oh, yes, yes.
Then I suppose there's nothing left to say, except...
We're not going to talk him off the ledge, are we? We're just going to get some fun dialogue.
For all that I've done, and for
oh, is he going to kill her?
I'm sorry about all this. I'm sorry about everything. It's just, I just wish we could have... Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Well, I suppose that talked him off a ledge, I think. I honestly didn't expect that. Did not expect him to blow his own damn brains out. I don't know what I was expecting. Probably to take this and... Oh, fuck, that's a lot of red arrows. But yeah, he's got to be dead. I mean, it's not like he could have pulled a trick. And why is there something lavish like this on this hellacious prison planet? Oh. Well. I got him. And hey, reached level 30. I think that was the only level up trophy that I was missing. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to get platinum in this the way I did in Dragon Ball. Oh. Was that it?
Thank the law you're here. That madman was out of control. At least Wells did you the courtesy of saving you a bullet. I'll have one of my soldiers toss his body out on the surface. And what about you? You aren't hurt, I hope.
No, I'm fine. Hell.
Why shouldn't I be interested in the well-being of my finest agent? Not to mention my most valuable investment.
Not to mention someone who just saved your life.
Rid the colony of a dangerous madman and saved my life.
Problem is, though, the chairman's dead.
We don't have a moment to lose. We're gonna have to work together to save Halcyon, because the situation is far worse than you imagined.
How could it be much worse?
What I'm about to tell you must never leave this room, under any circumstances. We've lost all contact with Earth. It's been 3 years since we've received a
Oh
message.
boy.
We've had no contact, no signals, nothing. Earth has gone dark. 2 years ago, the Earth Directorate's frigate disappeared en route to Earth. We don't know if they ever made it. We don't know if there's an Earth to go back to.
Shit.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
Well, that's
You
not
sound
good.
frightened, Miss Holcomb. You should be. Fear sharpens the mind. We're alone, Captain. That's all I know for certain. Whatever happens to this colony, we're going to have to deal with it on our own.
So no support
Returning
from
to
Earth.
is not an option. I'll answer however I can.
What possible questions could I have?
I can't say for certain, but all my data suggests that Earth has experienced a massive calamity. I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horrible. I couldn't risk this news getting out. Before you, the 2 people in this colony who knew the truth were Chairman Rockwell and I. I had every intention of telling you the truth after you'd skipped the Hope to Tartarus. Unfortunately, Phineas Wells chose that moment to start a riot.
Well, yeah.
The Earth Directorate's frigate accounts for half of our military forces. 2 years ago, that frigate disappeared while returning to Earth. We haven't heard a word back. Without the Directorate's frigate, our military forces
Now
are
that's
barely
really
capable of
bad.
maintaining control over this colony.
And
Not a word. We received our last message 3 years ago. Our every attempt at reaching out to Earth has been met with absolute silence.
shit.
Yes, we do have a long road ahead of us. But I have faith in you. The service you've done for this colony is nothing short of extraordinary. You're the reason I'm still standing here today.
I'm guessing if I went down the other route, Phineas would be alive and you'd probably
So
be.
goes Halcyon.
Either way, the chairman would probably be
It's time we
dead.
carried out the program. I trust I can count on
the
your support,
program.
Captain. I support your decision wholeheartedly. You've proven yourself the most capable leader in the colony.
Does that mean...
Now more than ever
Neat.
before, Halcyon needs strong leadership.
Well, we
and a
went from
steady
being a
guiding
nobody
hand.
to now becoming the chairman of the
I
board.
look forward to serving as your
Wasn't
president.
expecting that and happy to
on
kick
our
my
own
heels
now.
up.
Earth isn't coming to save us, so we're going to have to save ourselves.
I want to know what happened to Earth. Bestowed upon grateful colony. I'm wondering what would have happened if we...
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The riots in Tartarus ended in a total victory for the board. Without any significant threats to challenge their power, the board asserted their control over the colony. The lifetime employment program began immediately. and the people of Halcyon did exactly what they were expected to do. They obeyed. Sophia Akande converted the labyrinth from a prison to a processing center. She jettisoned the original colonists out of the Hope and transformed the ship into a massive storage facility. One by one, the workers of Halcyon surrendered themselves to the program. They arrived with their families and their friends, their colleagues and their neighbors, and then, one by one, they marched into their stasis chambers. As the workers of Halcyon slept in their hibernation chambers, their settlements became ghost towns, left behind by the Board to be reclaimed by nature. Only Byzantium remained, a shining beacon of civilization in an otherwise abandoned colony. The people of Byzantium spent the rest of their days gorging themselves on their stockpile of resources. As for the workers of Halcyon, they never felt the effects of the collapse. They never felt anything at all. The Board's focus on Byzantium closed the door on much of Sanjar's civil liberties movement. As the last few townships withered away, MSI had little room to grow. Ever the savvy businessman, however, Sanjar pivoted and established Stellar Bay as the colony's supplier of luxury seafood. Catering to the elite, MSI was allowed to continue operations as a member of the Halcyon Board, and became more successful than Sanjar could ever have dreamed. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took sublight salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing Board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreakers docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the sublight family together. Over the years, the ruins of Edgewater caused irreversible environmental damage to the landscape of Emerald Vale, owing largely to the presence of toxic compounds in the town's building materials. As for Edgewater's former workers, their remains provided a source of nourishment for the region's fauna, leading to an explosion in the sprat population. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away, and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. It was only a matter of time before the adjutant sent her troops to wipe out Adelaide's town. Only one deserter escaped the massacre. He was believed to be carrying the last remaining copy of Adelaide's research. The bounty on his head remains unclaimed. While the Groundbreaker remained mechanically stable, the changing times forced Junlei Tennyson to make some difficult calls on behalf of her community. The work of maintaining independence was an uphill climb, and she found herself caving to bad faith compromises with the Board. Time will tell if the Groundbreaker can endure. As smaller settlements were swallowed up and their workers drafted into the Lifetime Employment Program, Byzantium continued to thrive. While its citizens lived in decadence and extravagance, a small cadre of scientists worked to solve the nutrition crisis that threatened Halcyon. No one else much noticed the townships that disappeared from the map, or the luxuries that slowly lost their luster year by year. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. As the Board reasserted control over Halcyon, Felix came to realize that his life as an upstart rebel had come to an end. The Board's victory crushed any hope for a grand revolution across Halcyon, and so Felix, once again, found himself without a purpose in life. And so, disillusioned with his former boss and with nowhere left to go, Felix left his crew without saying goodbye. He was never heard from again. As a reward for his part in her courageous rescue, the adjutant invited the vicar known as Max to become one of the leaders of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. But Max had no interest in serving any organization, let alone the OSI, which he knew would never tolerate his heretical theories. Instead, he attempted to minister to the people of Byzantium. They rejected his ideas, being far too satisfied with their own material comforts. Disillusioned, Max gave up and left the city. He was never heard from again. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker. And Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. As the board began to roll out their lifetime employment program, Parvati was increasingly plagued by dreams of freezing to death, and rarely left their shared quarters. Stymied by dwindling resources, Junlei struggled to keep the Groundbreaker afloat. Their relationship couldn't survive the strain. Parvati moved into crew quarters and found work servicing water pumps in hydroponics. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, an MSI subsidiary of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail, or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Though Minister Clark was eventually released from house arrest, long years of isolation left him a changed man, little suited for bureaucratic work or for the colony that was changing around him. He remained in his estate largely by choice, fading from public view. Adjutant Sophia Akande was instrumental in executing the lifetime employment program. Following the death of Chairman Rockwell, Sophia Akande served as the loyal adjutant to her former freelancer, now the most powerful person in Halcyon. With Halcyon's workers suspended in a state of hibernation, starvation and chaos are problems of the past. The lifetime employment program succeeded in its goals, but that success came at a price. The Halcyon of today is nothing at all like the colony of yesteryear. Power remains concentrated in Byzantium, but all the colony's resources serve the lifestyle of the elite, thereby transforming Halcyon into one of the smallest and most exclusive colonies in the system. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus, and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. With Sophia Akande as your adjutant, you returned in triumph to Byzantium. All of Halcyon was yours. In time, you demonstrated a talent for leadership that far surpassed your predecessor, Chairman Rockwell. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years to follow, and helped ensure the colony's survival. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Well, and wait, okay, I was gonna say, wait, no credits? Huh. Well, man, that was a long, drawn-out Fallout New Vegas style of character outro there, but then again, that's to be expected, because this is the same team that did that game. And it is cool to see this potentially leads the way for some replay value, because I'm sure different slides will have different things based upon what I do, which that's interesting. But no, thoughts about this game. This is another one of the better games of the modern generation that I've played. Obsidian really did a damn good job on this game. And from what I understand, they are a small team too, smaller than the standard, the standard gaming team of the day, and they really hit it out of the park with this one. I know they weren't trying to do like, your typical Fallout or Elder Scrolls kind of game where you have a huge world to explore. They were just trying to make a game a pretty, a free-roaming but yet straightforward game for you to enjoy, if that makes sense. Because you can free-roam, there's just not a lot of reason to for the most part. But no, I enjoyed this game, and I'm definitely going to go back later, like I did with Dragon Ball, and try and get some of the missing pieces that I didn't get, because I'm sure some of those hidden achievements have something to do with, the other half of the story, perhaps. I don't know for sure, and I'll go back and do all the quests that I didn't do. On or off camera, who knows, but it's definitely something I'm not going to be done with. It's just a case of how much time I'm going to get in the future based upon what other work I have going on. And some of the trophies though, like beat the game on the harder difficulty, that's going to be the tricky one, even though to be fair, I know what I'm doing now, which is a good thing. So I know what I'm doing, so that makes it possible to do it. I mean, will I? That's a good question. That's a good question if I'm going to do it or not. It's a game worth playing again, because I'd love to see what the endings would entail for a lot of the other people, because you noticed a lot of our companions had really not very good endings. It seemed like, I think Ellie was the only one Ellie and Sam are the only ones who had good endings. Other than that, everyone else seemed like it didn't work out so well. So yeah, there's definitely some replayability to be had there, just to get different endings and whatnot. The humor was spot on in this game, had me laughing so much on and off from beginning to end. I fucking love the humor. Even at the end, in a serious encounter with Phineas, you get to have a bit of humor in screwing with him. And of course, like Fallout though, it becomes easier to do certain things when you get your persuasion up, so I was smart in doing that, and I'm glad I had the experience in playing, the Fallout and Elder Scrolls games. That really brought, that helped in this game. It's the kind of game, if you've played Elder Scrolls and you've played Fallout to death, a lot of that you can migrate over to your strategy here. Like what I did in that. Because, I only died, twice, one of which was due to a stupid jump, because apparently jumping too far kills me. But no, it's not, I brought over a lot of what I did there, because in those games, I'm really a good, solid melee person in those, too. And that translated perfectly over here, especially when I started to get really good weaponry. Also love the weapon variety too. They give you quite a bit to work with. It's not like Fallout where you have mainly bats or hammers or, just a few little bits like that. Here you actually get a good variety of weapons, such as daggers, scythes, some weird ingenuity thing like the fucking mace with blades on the end of it like we just had. They give you variety in both single and double-handed weaponry. I didn't really do guns that much, but that's just by personal preference. You could. It's not my choice. I'm not much of a gun person. Definitely more of just go up and bludgeon people to death, especially since enemies never really seemed too much out of reach to be able to do that. Also, I like the disguise mechanic. That's actually different. Don't know why in the final dungeon there it kept breaking. No real explanation for that. It just seemed random. But no, I have Oh yeah, I had the one complaint about on the map screen, your little selection tool snapping to the quest points, and that kind of made it hard to go to the town if they were overlapping. I would say that's... I'll admit that, and probably the fact that it's a free roaming open world game, but the problem is there's not much of a reason to explore the open world, because you're not going to find any other towns or hidden quests or anything off the rails like that. So there's almost no reason for it to be a big, boisterous open world game, because it's a pretty good-sized open world. Yes, every planet is small for the most part, but if you put them together, it makes for a big open world game that you honestly don't need as much. But, you know, I can't complain too much about that. At this point, I'm nitpicking. Because I'm not going to give this a perfect grade just because, like, you know, it's not the absolute perfect game. But it's definitely one of the better games of a generation, coming from a small studio, as pretty much a giant middle finger to Bethesda, and definitely a giant middle finger to Fallout 76, because... yeah, it's funny, while Bethesda's still struggling to make games and all that, and has probably killed their Fallout franchise, and by proxy Elder Scrolls, Obsidian really set themselves up to continue making awesome games like this. And, you know, being a small studio didn't really hamper that. It's better than a lot of the it's better than a lot of games made by the bigger studios. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna definitely play it more. I think I got like 30 hours out of it, which is not terrible. So for a game made by a smaller company to get 30 hours out of it, and for it to still have replay value, that's not bad. That's actually really not bad. But yeah, that's been my thoughts on this. I think what I'm going to do is, I guess I'm going to close out the project, because really not much more to, you know, I still have things to do, but I'm going to do them on my time. I'll come back and, you know, with notes if there's anything important, but no, for the most part I'm going to do things on my time, and I'll keep you guys in the know on that. But yeah, this is where this project pretty much officially comes to an end. So, hope you all enjoyed watching. I certainly enjoyed playing it, and I highly recommend you go out and give this one a spin, because it's fun, it's enjoyable, and it was a great game to play. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and until the next one, as always, thanks for watching.
Your complications read is all you offer.